Bangladesh's Bhasan Char island has become synonymous with the Rohingya refugees. In 2021, thousands of Rohingyas were relocated to this island, and in a year's time, the group has made it its home. After decades of torment, the Rohingya population finally has some stability. WION's Bangladesh correspondent Lakmina Jasmine Soma reporting on the latest situation.
A winter morning shrouded in fog, 5-year-old Mariam is going to Maktab. There she learns the Quran with other children. Not only in this school, but also in every shelter house in Bhasan Char, religious education is given to the children in this way.
Primary education is being imparted to the children in Bhasan Char, and these schools are quite advanced. Even in many villages or cities of Bangladesh, such modern schools have not been developed yet.
It is a modern learning center. Rohingya children are being taught in line with Myanmar's primary education curriculum so that they do not fall behind. A Rohingya supervisor is in charge of the care.
We have now 12 learning centers, and each learning center we have 30 students. So our total student is 368. We teach them UNICEF curriculum, which is Burmese, English and mathematics and life skill.
This is Abdul Rahim. He earns a daily wage of 5 to 600 taka, which is equivalent to $6 to $7 by driving a van in the Rohingya camp. About 200 Rohingyas like him are getting extra income by working as van drivers. They have prospered and are living a comfortable life with their family.
Rohingyas are leaning towards various professions to meet their demand. As a result, economic activities are also expanding in Bhasan Char.
Many have chosen agriculture as their profession. Rohingyas are cultivating vegetables on the vast island. The soil of this island is growing more fertile day by day. As a result, Rohingyas are getting opportunities to make a living by selling vegetables in the local market besides getting nutrition. This is how the image of Bhasan Char has changed in the last year. A kind of stability has returned to the lives of Rohingyas. Children suffering from malnutrition have recovered somewhat. Many have opened small businesses. Small shops have sprung up at every turn. Some are working in government agencies or NGOs. They found a new life after leaving the crowded Rohingya camp in Cox's Bazar. Since the beginning, various international organizations, including the United Nations, had been opposing the relocation of Rohingyas to remote islands like the Bhasan Char. However, after visiting the project several times, they changed their attitude. The United Nations and its affiliates joined hands to provide services to the Rohingya in Bhasan Char through a formal memorandum of understanding signed with the Bangladesh government last October. They've already reached the place and will start activities in full swing in the next month.
Instead of despair, the Rohingya people who have been brought here from Cox's Bazar are now happier. Especially when the UNHCR was added, as well as other NGOs, the employment of Rohingya increased and frustration among them began to decrease. The UN has different rules of procedure. They are now doing need assessment. They're identifying the challenges. UNICEF is working on what to teach at any stage. The WFP is examining what will be the method of bringing, storing and distributing food. In the meantime, they've started some work. It is expected that they will be fully operational within the next 1 month.
In the last year, about 21,000 Rohingya have voluntarily located from the Cox's Bazar camp to Bhasan Char. At least 1,200 more were relocated to Bhasan Char in the 10th phase last week. The government aims to relocate 1 lakh Rohingya to Bhasan Char step by step. WION spoke to at least 100 Rohingya while staying in the camp for 3 days. They responded positively to the experience of living in Bhasan Char for 1 year. However, some have also raised various grievances. But the common demand of most Rohingya is that they want to return to their homes in Myanmar.
In the beginning, I could not find any job here. Now I have got a job. That's why it did not feel good earlier, but it feels good now.
We were at Kutupalong camp before. Now I'm fine coming to Bhasan Char. But we don't need any of this. We want to go back to our country, Myanmar.
Our school here does not teach like there in Myanmar. We want to get out of here.
We get oil, pulses and rice. But you can't always eat the same food. We want to eat fish one day, meat on another day, and curry for yet another day.
The 9-feet embankment around Bhasan Char Island, which was formed at the mouth of Bay of Bengal and Meghna River in response to natural disasters, is currently being upgraded to 19 feet. However, no major changes have been made in the last year for travel to the island.
We came to Bhasan Char on this naval ship and are going back in the same way. Maybe we will reach our destination in time. However, only the Rohingyas do not know when and how they will be able to reach their destination, their homes in Myanmar. This is Lakmina Jasmine Shoma for WION in Noakhali.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.